everyone. It's been a little while. Life has just been busy and crazy, and it doesn't stop when you have a baby in the NICU. So, yes, lots has happened. Lots of postpartum firsts, lots of postpartum emotions, lots. But tonight is Monday, and it's Margarita Monday, so I made a margarita. Cheers, everybody. I hope you have something fun to cheers with or drink, or if you drink. I don't drink that often, but I needed it tonight. It has been very long, very crazy couple of weeks. I think I made a video and I don't think I actually uploaded it, but I honestly don't remember. So that's how nutty things have been. Colton's doing well. He is now, how much is he? 4 pounds, 12 ounces. That's huge. So that's great news. He did have his third blood transfusion. That happened last week on Tuesday. This is part of what happens with the ups and downs of the NICU. He was pretty stable. And then they did his labs, which they do every Tuesday, and his hematocrit had dropped too far. So he needed his third blood transfusion in 6 weeks. And that is just, again, like the biggest killer. It's just the ups and downs of the NICU just suck. You already have postpartum ups and downs. You already have postpartum anger, anxiety, maybe depression, lack of sleep, probably not eating as much as you should, or like when you should. You're just kind of trying to survive in the first early weeks of postpartum. And that's I think that's pretty normal and typical. And it's not normal, because you're supposed to have way more support. We all are. We're supposed to have a village. You're supposed to be living with extended family, or, cousins and sisters and people who can help you. Like, I actually don't believe motherhood and parenthood is supposed to be this hard. I think we are all meant to have way more support, and our modern civilization is just not set up for families. So, but I do still think it's normal to have those ups and downs in emotions, because your hormones are just going pretty bananas. So, you would then add on top of that the ups and downs of the NICU, of stuff you have no control over, and that people are just telling you what's going on with your child overall. Even if you're there, you can't do anything about it. You can't stop it. And yeah, that's kind of just described the last week and a half, week almost, I guess. So, yeah, it's just been exhausting. I've been driving back and forth a lot from home to the hospital and to the hotel, which I do still have, which is great. I'm currently at home. Our dog has had an issue with his, sorry guys, it's been a long day. Our dog's had an issue with his mouth, so we had to take him to the vet last week. It still isn't fixed. He's been on antibiotics for about a week. He is on a painkiller and an anti-inflammatory, so it's helping, but it's not gone yet, so I don't know if we need another round. The next step was going to be x-rays, which is just a whole nother ordeal. He would have to get put under. He already has kidney disease, so he's on a kidney diet, and so it's very hard on their kidneys when they get put under anesthesia. So that is something to try to consider. Is it something we can just monitor and not do x-rays and have to put him under? There's no guarantees what the x-rays would even show, if anything. It also is expensive, and funds are just kind of tight because we're not working at the moment, and we're just kind of trying to figure everything out. Paid family medical leave does not pay that much. Our system is pretty janky, and again, priorities. Like, We love our dogs. They are kind of low on the totem pole at the moment because we've got a baby in the NICU and 2 toddlers. One of our toddlers, our almost 3-year-old, needs to be assessed for her developmental preschool. She was our other NICU baby, so she's got a couple delays, and that's coming up, and she's supposed to have it before she's 3, which is very soon. And then it's trying to also be up there for these other things that are big milestones for Colton. Like if he gets put in an open crib soon, that means he's going to be wearing clothes. Like that's a pretty big deal. And does he hold his heat well? Excuse me. They tried taking him off his CPAP today, but he wasn't quite ready. They said he was breathing really fast. And he was just working a little too hard. So they put him on oxygen support with just a nasal cannula, which is like a step down from his CPAP. So that's still good news. That's still I'm going to say a big win. He is moving in the right direction. Things are overall getting better, even though you have these still like events or these downs, I'll call them. Again, back to the roller coaster analogy. So I just, my brain is like fried. And I think this is a postpartum symptom that people don't talk about enough. It is so hard to keep track of anything. It's so hard to focus. And it sucks. It just sucks. And it's a lot. But I did say I had a couple postpartum firsts. I had my postpartum first workout, so that was big. And that was okay. I took it pretty slow and easy. I think I mentioned before I really liked weightlifting, and so I did some weightlifts. My core is definitely still sore and weak, especially my lower abdomen. Again, I had a super brutal C-section. It is definitely not healed yet. It's so sore, like to touch. It's not just sore all the time, like it doesn't hurt regularly, but if I put a little pressure on it, like it's tender. Maybe that's a better word. And it's been a little over 6 weeks. It was 6 weeks on Friday. So, I took it slow. I've gone a couple times since. Having just this little, I'm going to call that a big milestone because we've really missed working out these last couple weeks. It's a huge way for me to help relieve stress and anxiety and frustration. And not having that, it's hard. So, sorry guys, I'm going to wrap this up soon. And also, I don't feel like I'm making a ton of sense. So yeah, postpartum is rough, but I got brewer's yeast for the first time. It's a postpartum first for me. Trying that to see if it'll increase more of my milk supply. I have a pretty good supply, but I feel like you really can't have too much. I mean, I will be looking at donating any other breast milk I have to banks that give donor milk then to NICUs. I want to give back. So if I can increase my supply, why not? And also help other babies on the way. Yeah, I'll probably post a better update in the next day or two. This one was kind of garbage, but I know it's been a few days, I think. Maybe it hasn't. I really don't even know. I hope you all have a fantastic night. I hope you all enjoy whatever you're doing. Give me a like and subscribe. And God bless.